How's it going, everybody? Today, we're going to be talking about the best keybinds for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. I understand that some of these may be a little bit unconventional to some people, but I've been on keyboard and mouse on Call of Duty for about 3 years now, and this is what's worked best for me. So let's hop into this video. Firstly, I want to say I play in the HyperX 60% Alloy keyboard. It's a really nice keyboard. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. But anyway, starting off, pretty basic. WASD for moving forward, backward, left, and right. And for walk, I have shift. I know that some people use shift to sprint, but I'm more of a automatic tack sprint type of person. And then moving on, we have space, pretty normal. And then control is my prone and dive. And the reason I have it on left control is because whenever I come over to my keyboard here, instead of going and pressing the button, I can kind of just lay my finger down, because you can't really see it, but you instead of just pressing, I lay my finger down, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's in the moment, feels good. It feels quicker than moving my finger over there and pressing. It's worked for me so far. I don't have anything for change stance / slide and dive. Crouch is C. It's just easy. It's right under the D button. And then for tack sprint and sprint focus. So I have automatic tack sprint, but I get to use mouse button 4 right here in my mouse to kind of like hard scope in Call of Duty, or use my focus button. It's really nice, super easy. It's faster than probably clicking a button on the computer, because it's already on my mouse. I'm not promoting hard scoping, but if I ever did want to scope in and hold my breath, quickly flick over to the person while holding my breath. And the next interact is F. I know that a lot of people use E. I understand why people use E, because you're going forward and you want the interact to like flow smoothly and everything. But F, I feel like it's just worked for me better. And then open parachute, space, not really much there. Fire weapon, aim down sight are the same. Reload is R, but my R is not on my keyboard. It's actually on my mouse, because I have this Razer mouse here, and it has that button. You can't really see it very well on my mouse, to where I can click the reload on my mouse. Another thing, just it's a lot quicker for me. The next weapon is the scroll wheel. And I know some people use like their buttons on their keyboard, like maybe like 1 or 2. That's disgusting. This is just a lot faster. Weapon mount is Z. You don't really mount a lot in the game anyway, and mounting doesn't have to be a super fast motion. And Z is not a very far away keybind. I don't use Z for anything else anyway. So I just made my weapon mount Z. Tack stance is automatic for me whenever I slide. I just click E for that. And then weapon inspect is I. Doesn't really matter what that is. Fire mode in. Another thing with the fire mode, I have it on in because I never switch my fire mode anyway. If I did, it's not something that has to be super fluent and quick. That's why I do in. It's not like an essential key for gameplay. And then we have melee right here, which is E, and I like it on E because I'm moving forward and I can just quickly melee somebody. It's not that deep. And I think having melee on anything else would be pretty difficult to click. The lethal equipment. This is one that I have really stuck to on a lot of my first person shooter games. That anything that requires like throwing something. I have it on mouse button 5, and that's that forward button right here. You can barely see it on my mouse, but I like that because if you're doing like a throwing knife or a grenade or C4, anything like that, it's like you're running and you can just slide over and click that button as you're running and aim where you want to throw it, instead of having to like do it like G, because I think G is the base button. It's a lot faster. It's fluid. I like it. And I feel like it's actually helped me a lot with like getting some cleaner kills, and then also just being able to turn around quicker if I need to throw something at somebody, like a thermite or a throwing knife in Warzone especially. Tactical equipment's Q. That's another thing. I'm moving forward while using tactical, and I can also I can look right and left with my mouse while using tactical. Field upgrades X. I use that for like everything, for my special abilities like Overwatch games like that, like Rainbow Six Siege. Field upgrades X, not something you have to really click a whole lot. It's fluid. It's not too far away from my more common buttons. Armor plate is 4. I think that's what standard is for everybody whenever you're playing on keyboard or mouse. It's right above your E button, so it's not too difficult to click. I don't think I have anything in my advanced ones. Yeah, these are all normal standard buttons. Next, we have the scoreboard as tab. It's at tab. It's just easy to click and check the score. Nothing too intricate about that. I don't have the scoreboard on Battle Royale tab, like Warzone, stuff like that, because I can just check the scoreboard after the game if I wanted to, or I could just make it some stupid keybind, but I just don't even have it bind right now. Backpack is tab for me in Warzone because it's just a lot quicker. You can just click tab, pick everything you want, real fluid motion, stuff like that. And the map is M, not something you have to click a lot. It's just, it's pretty far away, but it's not something that's really essential to click really fast. All these are just standard stuff, haven't really changed any of that stuff. And this is just personal stuff right here. I play on 7 sensitivity, and then my mouse through the Razer app is 800 DPI. It's worked well for me. I changed it a little bit from last year's game, Modern Warfare 2, and that other Warzone 2. My sensitivity was 8. I changed it down to 7. It just feels a little bit better this year. And then everything else, I feel like I've kept the same. And over here on my gameplay, I have crouch behavior as toggle, prone behavior toggle, automatic tack sprint, or automatic sprint is automatic attack sprint. Slide maintain sprint is on. Super nice whenever you're like doing a slide cancel. It won't just stop in the middle of your run. It'll be fluid and you can just keep moving forward. That's just locked on hold. And tack sprint behavior, single tap sprint. Closed backpack on sprint, super essential, especially if you're getting shot at in Warzone. Keep that on. Walk behavior, hold. Automatic airborne mantle off. Automatic ground mantle / hang off. That's just, that'll mess you up. Grounded mantle on. Slide / dive activation independent. Slide behavior standard. Plane only for parachute auto deploy. Yeah, then you can just keep that. And then all this is just standard stuff right here. You can go ahead and look at that. Oh, let me say this right here. Armor plate behavior, apply all. Super essential for fluid motion. That's just for like not just keyboard but also controller players. You just want to have that on as well. And then everything else I have down here. I have my ping button on my middle mouse button. Super fluid. I don't have to click any other button. You can make that anything that you want really. And I think that is it. Alrighty, those are my keybinds. Let me know how you feel about my keybinds down below. Maybe you use the same stuff that I do. Let me know if you try my keybinds out. This was meant to just be a quick video, so I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. I'm the HighPingKing. Have a good one.